I experience SSA, or same-sex attraction.
Not gay. SSA.
Oh, he's gay.
I thought for a long time that I was gay. I thought that
these feelings defined me.
If he's trying to come off as straight, he is doing a terrible job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Mexican raincoat here. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad myself. Today, we're taking a look at a new show. It's by TLC. It's called My Husband's Not Gay. If you haven't heard of this show, I don't blame you. It literally got discontinued after one singular episode. The show is centered around Mormon men who open up about how they're gay, but they don't call it gay. They call it same-sex attraction, or SSA, and they're also in marriages/relationships with women and trying to make it work with them while they're also in denial about being gay. It's honestly a pretty insane show. So I figured today we could watch this together to have a good old laugh, because honestly, I need that, bro. I've been needing to escape. The world's been fucked up right now, and I'm just trying to escape all that. And what better way to escape than watching good old My Husband's Not Gay by TLC? Am I right? Make sure to grab your popcorn and let's watch.
I've got so much lean, I've been getting stuck, I've been getting hoes, I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this.
This program solely represents the views of the individuals featured. For more information, visit tlc.com. Yeah, I ain't doing all that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're referring to Mormonism views here.
In Salt Lake City, Utah, there was a group of Mormons who lived their lives a little differently.
We do love each other.
Oh, well, would you look at that? A happy couple. Surely there's no complications that revolve around bro liking men instead of women, right? Right?
I wouldn't change anything about him.
There's no marriage that is perfect.
This is that shit that abusive husbands say. I swear to God.
There's no marriage that is perfect. Perfect. Ours isn't, but with our faith in God, we believe we can overcome anything.
Y'all like that? I do funerals. Yo, I didn't even realize, why does bro have his tongue out like that? Freaky ass dude. Let's go. My husband's gay? Oh, not gay. Okay. Got it. The beautiful city of Utah. I'm sorry I did that. Oh my God, I called that shit a city too. Oh my God, where's my brain cell? The beautiful state of Utah. I promise I have an IQ above 50. You know, it kind of makes sense that they're filming this in Utah. I don't know if y'all know, but Utah has a giant population of Mormons, and the fact that Utah's population is 42% Mormon is just kind of wild to me. Before looking it up, I did not expect that many Mormons to be there. Anyways, enough about fucking Utah facts. Let's get back to the video.
Hey, Nate, lunch is ready. Can you come?
You want some, mommy?
Yeah.
Yo, this house looks nice as hell. Did y'all know that the average income in Utah is damn near $100,000? That's crazy to me. Also, my bad. I said I was done with the Utah facts. I had one more to pull out. Anyways, the beginning of the show starts off by introducing the couples.
My name's Jeff.
Am I the only one laughing at that? Do y'all get it?
My name's Jeff.
And I'm Tanya.
We've been married about 9 years.
Damn! And he's just not realizing that he likes dudes? Oh, boy.
And I guess one of the most unique things about our relationship is I experience SSA, or same-sex attraction.
Yeah, here we have Jeff introducing the fact that he experiences a phenomenon called SSA, or same-sex attraction, which it is just gay. Like, imagine one of your homies walking up to you and being like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've been experiencing this thing called SSA. I be looking around at dudes and I'll be staring hard. I'm mad attracted. I just look at him and be like, yo, you're gay, bro. Congrats on coming out, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the literal definition of being gay being attracted to the same sex? Gay. Sexually or romantically attracted to people of one's own sex. So yeah, bro just confessed that he's gay, but he calls it something else. And you'll notice this being a trend throughout this entire episode. Like, every single Mormon man that TLC interviews in this show is in denial about being gay, but they detail how much they like men a lot. And you'll see what I mean as this episode plays on.
Who will I notice first? A beautiful man walking down the street or a beautiful woman walking down the street? I'll notice the beautiful man 9 times out of 10.
Like I said, bro is gay as hell. There's no walking around it. You saw this clip too. Bro was staring hard. Bro was locked in on that shirtless man running.
So it's somebody that is attracted to the same sex, but wants to be in a heterosexual relationship.
So bisexual. That's what I'm getting from this.
We're Latter-day Saints, or Mormon, and the only acceptable expression of sexuality and romantic feelings is within a marriage between a man and a woman.
He looks like he's trying to convince himself. Y'all already know what he's about to say. The only acceptable sexuality is between a man and a woman. Gay is unacceptable. Lesbian is unacceptable. And listen, bro, I know everybody's entitled to their beliefs and shit, but I can't help but find it strange how they can't accept that gay, lesbian, and bisexual relationships are valid. I mean, obviously, you know the reason why. It's because of their faith, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me how some people still can't see past that in the big 25. Anyways, later on, we meet the next couple, Pratt and Megan. Hey, yeah. Wait, hold on a second. God damn, that is a nice house with pillars. Are we serious? This looks like the entrance to the White House. How much money does this owner have? Utah really got it like that.
Growing up, I thought for a long time that I was gay. I thought that these feelings defined me.
Yo, this dude was having gay feelings and gay thoughts, and he was like, No, I'm not gay. I'm straight. I'm not gay. Not gay, I'm straight. That's what it's giving off right now. He seems like he's just suppressing his gayness.
I thought for a long time that I was gay. I thought that
These feelings defined me.
I have no idea what he means by that. I have no idea what feelings bro was having. Probably gay, though.
I didn't ever expect to get married. I wanted to, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to get married and have children and live the life that I'm now living.
Is it just me, or does he sound like he's in disbelief about living a straight lifestyle? I didn't expect to have a wife, and I didn't think I'd ever have a kid. I really don't even know what I'm doing here.
I feel like I'm the winner of life's lottery. Like, have you seen her?
This is one of the most performative segments I've seen yet. Like, he is convincing himself right now. Look at the way he looks at her in this. He just looks bland. Like, I don't know how to describe it. She's just over here like, yeah, honey. Tell them you're straight, please.
The first thing that went through my mind was kind of the first thing that goes through every woman's mind. Will he be attracted to me? At the same
He's like, uh-oh, not this again. Not her bringing up that I might not be attracted to her again.
At the same time, though, it was, well, at least he doesn't have anybody else to compare me to.
Oh, I don't know if my husband likes me or not, but at least he's not looking at other women. I hope this love never finds me.
Ready for work?
Oh yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
There have been periods in our marriage where I knew that the attraction wasn't there.
Then I don't know, maybe that's like a sign to wrap it up, you know? And I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments that say, oh no, they shouldn't wrap it up. They have a child. Child shouldn't have to go through a divorce, yada, yada, yada. But in my opinion, I think that two happy parents matters more than all for the child. Like if this couple continues to stay together and continue the relationship while they've already acknowledged that Pratt has gay thoughts and feelings, I don't know why they'd keep the relationship going, because eventually he's just going to suppress his gayness so hard to the point where he's just like aggravated and frustrated with himself. And that can cause problems with anybody he deals with. So I don't know, bro. Like, I'm no expert on gayology or anything. Is that an actual thing? Holy fuck, it is an actual thing. Wow, winged it. I'm no expert on gayology, but I don't think it takes a degree in gayology to figure out that closeted gay men can eventually cause some problems because they're not being real with themselves. They're overcompensating. So how can you expect them to be fully real when they're not even trusting their own intuition? Also, closeted gay men can also turn into some DL demons. If you know, you know. Obviously, the thought of splitting apart as a family can sound scary and be scary. I've dealt with that shit myself. Divorce isn't fun, but I think what matters most for the child in this segment is that both of the parents are happy. And obviously, that'll just be better for the parents as well, because they'd be living in their true, authentic selves. What aids in living a happy life is living authentically and being real with yourself in what you want in life. Sorry to sidetrack so hard, but I think y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. Anyways, I thought there was just 2 couples on this show, but there's actually 3. So the next couple is Curtis and Tera.
My name is Tera.
And my name is Curtis.
Oh, hold on. Y'all hear that voice, bruh?
And my name is Curtis.
We've been married for 20 years. And about 4 years ago, Curtis came to me one morning.
Yo, hold on. I'm not even listening to a word she's saying. Why is he staring that hard, man? Yo, he is too nervous. Let me run this back so I can hear what she's saying.
About 4 years ago, Curtis came to me one morning and told me that he had same-sex attraction.
Yo, was this her idea to get on the show? He's over here looking at her like, why are you telling them? Why are you telling TLC? He does not look thrilled to be here.
I really had not talked to anyone before in my life about it. It had been building to that point, and got up one morning and I knew it was time.
Okay, so bro came out. I think. I don't know. Every single couple speaks in such vague terms to where it's kind of hard to understand them sometimes and what they're actually saying.
I didn't think he was gay at that point because he told me that he wasn't. He explained to me at that time the difference between having these feelings and not wanting to act on them.
Yeah, that doesn't make him any less gay. I don't know why people use this argument, bro. Like, if you're having gay thoughts, you might just be gay. Ever considered that, or at least bi? Her saying, yeah, my husband is attracted to men and has feelings for men, but he's straight because he doesn't act on those feelings. That doesn't just magically get rid of his gayness or something.
If someone can experience sexual attraction towards both women and men, in mainstream America, they're considered bisexual.
But you don't identify with that word.
I don't necessarily.
I'm willing to bet $100 that 10 years after this got filmed, he came out as bisexual. Anyways, moving on. Towards the middle of the episode, all of the husbands decide to get together and shoot hoops on a random outdoor court. And this is where they start talking about the quote-unquote danger scale. Pretty much the danger scale is the scale that all three of the husbands made up in order for them to properly judge how attractive a man is. No, I'm not making this up. Yes, it's gay as hell.
The danger scale goes from 0 to 4. A 1 on the danger scale is you notice, you look.
A 2 means you looked again.
A 3, you'd be tempted to turn around and look again and again.
I can't even believe this show is real, bro. Like, keep in mind, they're all in denial about being gay. They think they're straight while saying all this shit. This is just insane to listen to.
4 pretty much means you're requiring restraints.
You're requiring restraint because you can't hold yourself back when you see a man you're attracted to. Yeah, these boys gay as hell. I don't know how many times I need to say that, bro. This shit's obvious as day. Low key though, part of me feels bad because all of them are suppressing. All of them are closeted, and there's another part of me that finds this funny because of how obvious it is that they're gay and how they're not really trying that hard to hide it. I don't know. In my opinion, I think people should live how they want to live as long as they're not harming anybody. Who fucking cares? But yeah, it's insanely ironic how all of them think they're straight when they're saying all this crazy gay ass shit.
2.5.
Really? I'd go higher than that.
That's some danger.
That's why the basketball's been fun.
Bro just admitted that the fun part is looking at men instead of playing basketball. Yo, this dude's beyond gay. Like, this man is so gay that he can't even focus on playing basketball. He's just staring at dudes. But he still somehow believes he's straight. Like, bro, this man might be the denial final boss. I'm not gonna lie.
Your wives are here.
Hello. How's it going? Sometimes when our husbands are at the park playing basketball, we like to wander by and check them out along with any other eye candy that may be on the court.
Yo, what is going on? They just admitted that they like looking at other dudes too? Yo, what is going on? Do they cheat? Like, what wife says that? What wife is looking at other people when you're in a relationship? Like, bro, what is going on with this show? Did these wives tell their husbands that they have wandering eyes for other men too? Because if they didn't tell them, that's fucked.
Water.
Thank you.
Being friends with other guys that deal with same-sex attraction, it's really been helpful.
You know, it is good that these guys have a community and have each other, because while most of us can easily point out that these men are gay or at least bisexual, these men are just figuring themselves out, and they do happen to be Mormon, and they do listen to their God, who tells them that straight relationships are the only acceptable form of relationships. So naturally, I would imagine it's going to take a longer time for them to figure themselves out because of that internal conflict they're having.
Somebody cares about you, Tom.
They're kind of in a place that I want to be. I want to meet a girl and like her and say, by the way, I'm attracted to guys.
What a goal to have. I want to meet a girl one day and then tell her I like guys. What the fuck is the point of meeting the girl then?
Today, my girlfriends and I are gonna go for a hike at the top of the city. I think it's really important that the wives of the men with SSA stick together.
So basically, this is like an I'm dating a gay man support group. That's what I'm hearing, at least. Anyways, the Mormon girlies get together, they go for a hike, and it's a really cool one, honestly. This view is crazy. I understand why Young Boy got a mansion in Utah. But eventually, once they were finished with the trail, the topic of SSA came up.
With the SSA, we're so different in so many ways.
What is SSA?
Uh-oh.
So our husbands are actually attracted to men? Oh, wow. Yeah. That sounds challenging.
She's spitting. It definitely does sound challenging, but in my opinion, this is all really simple. In Curtis's case, I do think he's bisexual, so it makes sense for him to stay in the relationship because this isn't like detrimental to any capacity to the relationship because he does like women, so he can probably find fulfillment in the relationship he's in and kumbaya. But for the other two husbands, who I think are gay, I don't know for certain, that's just what my gaydar is telling me right now, it's gonna be a little more complicated for them for sure.
It can be. I'm totally
really genuine. When I heard about SSA, I was taken aback. Really, a lot of questions just flooded my mind. So are they gay or not?
The symbol? Yeah, no, I think the average person would be curious about if a person's gay if they opened up about having same-sex attraction, because having same-sex attraction in itself means you're gay.
I get a little defensive when somebody calls my husband gay.
She's over here like, yo, don't call my husband gay. My husband's not gay.
Gay to them is a lifestyle choice, and same-sex attraction is just a part of them and part of who they are.
So yeah, this is them coping for the 90,000th time. These people honestly have strange outlooks, and these wives are claiming that their husbands aren't gay because they don't act on their gay urges, which doesn't just mean they're not gay, it just means they're not acting on it, which it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Like, I don't know how they came to that conclusion that they're not gay just because they're not practicing. If we were to use their logic, then that would mean any single gay people that exist just aren't gay. You know, if I have any gay people that are watching that happen to be single, according to these people, you are not gay. You are straight. Like, there's no logic in anything these people are saying. I think it's important for people to confront the real emotions that they have, aka the real feelings that they have, aka the real gay feelings that these men have. But I've driven the point home like 100 times at this point. I think I'm done watching this. I'm not gonna lie, there were parts of this that were funny, but there's definitely parts that had me leaving just sad. It is kind of upsetting that these men have to repress this hard, as well as the women coping this hard to defend their husband's straightness when they're clearly a little fruity. I don't know. I think the lesson that you can take out of this video or this TV show is to just accept gay people for who they are. You would think that most people have learned that at this point, but I don't know. With this show existing, you never know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a fucking like. If y'all want to see more content like this in the future, then feel free to subscribe. I'm getting back to bi-daily uploads. I promise I'm not bullshitting this time. I'm locked into the schedule. You won't be disappointed. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all are staying safe, hydrated, and healthy. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.